Hey, welcome back, everyone. Another episode of James Bond Bitcoin Live 112 or 1112 or I don't know how to say it anymore. It's getting up there. Hashtag thanks. So today it's today is Thanksgiving. At least it is still for me. It may be Thanksgiving for some, and maybe it's over for others. Who knows? Maybe it's Black Friday already. Some people are probably standing in line in the cold somewhere in front of Walmart or somewhere. Or maybe you're online pushing F5 for your gr- big big sale, your Bitcoin discount. Anyways, welcome all. Let's take a look in the notes section and see what I have for you today. I have in the notes section a bond trading view. Wow, what is that all about? List of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time high. Flagged for shorts. Now, this is interesting. I did find another listing platform. It lets me do some customization. It lets me name my my settings or name the view of the listing. And I did a James Bond trading view, and it's a list of 55 coins minus the scam coins. So it allows me to take out the scam coins. So this site actually will allow you to remove the scam coins that are deemed like a scam. And guess what? One of them happens to be BitConnect, is listed as a scam coin and allows you to remove it, so you don't have to look at it anymore. So the website is onchainfx.com, and I've flagged certain crypto and tokens that are for shorting, and shorting to get more Bitcoin, because everyone who trades altcoins or shitcoins, the whole point of it is to get more Bitcoins, right? That's why everyone trades altcoins or crap coins or shitcoins, because you want to get more Bitcoin. So you want to draw in new people into the altcoin space. You want them to get Bitcoin because you can't, buy these altcoins with cash or any fiat currency. So, and I'm going to actually try to explain in this episode why it's a waste of time trading altcoins, or most of the time. You may get lucky on a few, but for the most part, you're wasting your time because it's so inefficient in making more Bitcoins. It's actually just easier and more efficient just to buy Bitcoin. I'll get into that a little bit later. And then I have in the notes section, in the first part, I partitioned it. So this is the part I'm mainly going to talk about. Bitcoin Gold users lost more than 2.5 million. Bitcoin Gold users accuse BTG team, Bitcoin Gold team, in fraud. Let's try to figure out what happened. This is coming from an interesting website, hype.codes. I don't know if it's news or what it is, but I'm following up to a story of all the My Bitcoin Wallet hack. Also, in the notes section, to follow up to that Bitcoin Gold wallet hack, steals private keys, number 208. This is coming from GitHub. Apparently, there is a Electron Gold, which is a fork of Bitcoin Cash, Electron Cash, which is a fork of Electrum. Anyways, apparently there is Electron Gold wallet that is going to steal your private keys. So there's more of this going around. And I'll just go into the GitHub. I'll try to explain it. But please avoid Electron Gold. Avoid that wallet, because apparently it's kind of been hijacked, and it's malicious, and it will steal your private keys, just like my Bitcoin Gold wallet. And then last in the section here is everything you need to know about Bitcoin Black Friday. So I covered that previously from yesterday, since today is Thanksgiving, which I believe it's Thursday, and now it's Friday. So let's see what kind of good deals you can get on Bitcoin Black Friday. Or I should say, it's starting to really open up. So it's not only Bitcoin Black Friday, it's just crypto Black Friday now. So apparently you could take your other crap coins and use them for your Black Friday buying spree. Anyways, let's take a look here. What else? Okay, so underneath I have a different section. I partitioned this off. I have all the potential hard forks or hard forks that have happened or hard forks that will happen. Bitcoin Silver. And then I have It's Time to Stop meme. I always put that in that section because it is time to stop with all these hard forks of Bitcoin. But of course, it's not going to stop everyone. Bitcoin Platinum, Bitcoin Uranium, Bitcoin Cash Plus, which is set to fork around January. Bitcoin Clashic, which is already done by the way. So you're supposed to have Bitcoin Clashic as soon as they get some wallets, as soon as they get some exchanges to accept this coin, as soon as they get some miners to validate all them. Apparently there are some miners, but I haven't been keeping up to it. Maybe we'll check it out in this episode. And then Segwit 2X, the fake one. The real Segwit 2X died, wasn't able to actually initiate the hard fork. So this fake Segwit is coming about here, and that already happened as well. So there's a snapshot that's already happened with the fake Segwit 2X. Super Bitcoin, I don't know when that's happening, but I'll try to keep you up to date. Bitcoin Diamond, again, I don't know what's happening with that. And the links, maybe some of them are secure, some of them are not secure. So go to these links at your own risk. I've been to them. So far, I don't think I've been hacked yet. Maybe, maybe not. And then I have a link to a list of airdrops. CryptoCree.com airdrop, because I know people like to get free money falling from the sky. All right. And then the next partition, in this particular section, I have a list of useful websites, Segwit charts. So if you want to know what the Segwit adoption is, maybe I keep forgetting to go to it. I think it's not that much different from last time. It's about 10 to 12% adoption so far, or usage and transaction. Coin Codex. If you're tired, and I'm pretty tired, but I think I got some good news. Coin Market. Last time I checked, Coin Market Cap has no longer has those BitConnect banner ads. But I think BitConnect is still listed on Coin Market Cap. So, but if you're tired of looking at BitConnect because you know it's a Ponzi, you don't want to see it on the listing sites, Coin Codex is not on there. All right. They actually will try to vet the coins that they list. And if they deem it as a scam, they won't list it. Live Coin Watch is another site, and you won't see BitConnect on that either, nor will you see any BitConnect ads. I like that site. Looks like they're trying to improve upon it. Maybe it's getting good traction as well. A lot of people are starting to go to these other listing platforms. CoinGecko, that's another one. And what I like about that one is it has a index for developer participation as well as community participation, which is important because if you want your coin or your token to really have any value to it, like fundamental value, It's good to have a development team that's going to be there and a community that's also going to be there. And so that's that. And then BitInfo Charts, another listing platform. Very crude, not so user friendly, but very informative. Has a lot of tools, and it has like tools like hash rate, block times, transaction volume, something you can actually measure compared to other cryptocurrencies. That way, you know that the coin that you're investing in, that you're putting your money into, that you may actually even be using, actually has a purpose, has a reason, and has some good use. And other people are using it. It's not just hype. It's not social media. It's just not socially engineered. Joho's mempool statistics. That's another one. That's to measure the Bitcoin blockchain transaction volume and mempool volume. We'll take a look at that. By the way, it also has Bitcoin Cash as well, so you can measure Bitcoin Cash. And when you compare the two, you can totally see one is practically not getting used, and the other one is being used all the time. And then Salumi.io. I hope I'm saying it right. That is another listing platform. It's a little different. It measures social volume, social media volume. Last time I checked, it's Reddit and Twitter. Hopefully they'll measure Facebook and YouTube and some other social media sites. But I use this to mainly gauge which coin is being pumped, because remember, most of these coins and tokens have no product or service. They don't produce anything. It's internet magic money, and the only way to get people interested in it is to basically hype it up over social media to get you could become a bag holder. And then I have Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash hash rate historical chart for 6 months. So you can compare the hash rates. And basically, those are the two blockchains that are competing for the SHA-256 mining algorithm. So they're going to be competing for the miners. So the total between those two should be the overall total hash rate for the overall network between the two. And whenever you see a decrease, the total and decrease, there's something going on. As long as it's increasing, then that's a good indication, hash rate indication. If it's increasing, there's probably a good chance that the price will also go up with the hash rate. So there seems to be some correlation there. So that's why it's important to monitor that. And let's see what else. Okay, so that's that. Hopefully that's helped you out. Those are useful tools. And then in the next section, I have can Bitcoin be replaced via multiple hard forks? James Bond interview. I was on Crush the Street. This was published on November 9th. Interview November 7th. Check it out. I say some very interesting things. Collecting your free Bitcoin gold coins with Coinami. That takes you to the Coinami support desk. Tells you how to split your Bitcoin gold from your Bitcoin. If you had it, if you actually had Bitcoins on your Coinami wallet. If you didn't, they also tell you how to import your recovery seed or your backup seed. And they also tell private keys as well. So there is directions on how to do that. And if for any reason you don't want to read that, I did make a video. I already had Bitcoin on my Konami wallet, so I was able to split my Bitcoin Gold. I have a video how to split Bitcoin Gold BTG01. That's a video that I made, a tutorial. Go ahead and check that out if you need further clarification. I briefly talk about recovery seed. I'm still waiting and going to be testing out sweeping private keys. Of course, that tutorial will be coming up, so be patient. I got a lot of things coming. I got a lot of things going on here. Also, in that partition, in that section, I have mnemonic code converter. This is from Coinami, and I found this by accident. When I was splitting my Bitcoin Gold, you could see it in the video. Usually where there's a banner ad for like token sale or ICO, they had a banner ad. They had a banner, And if you clicked on that banner, it actually took you to the Coinami recovery phrase site, where you can actually generate mnemonic seeds, or you can try to recover. And I'll go over that because I think that's an interesting tool. You can use that offline. And so I'll be going over that today. And of course, I have a link to Bitcoin Gold. I wouldn't be like clicking on anything on Bitcoin Gold other than their own website, but don't be downloading wallets. Please don't. I wouldn't download anything from that site. It seems like they're just a bunch of incompetent, hacks over there. They'll let anybody just put anything on that site and they'll steal your private key, it seems like. So they got a lot to work on. But I do have a link over there, so if you want to check out what they're doing. And of course, next after that, I have a different partition underneath that. And if you watch this video and you seen an ad for someone who was basically shilling BitConnect and showing you like the tremendous amount of Bitcoins they have, which may or may not be really true. It may be spoofed. All right. Because if they really had that many Bitcoins, I'd like to see them sign their wallet and prove cryptographically that that is their wallet and that's the amount of Bitcoin that they actually have. I like to actually see that. That way we can track them. And so whatever they do after that point, we can all see what's really going on through chain analysis. So why has ICO Index labeled BitConnect as an outright fraud? Okay, so if you've seen an ad and you see people, either Craig Grant or his mistress Juliana, talk about BitConnect, you probably want to read this article before you do anything. Notice regarding high yield coins on top of BitConnect. What is BitConnect and why have we decided to distance ourselves from it? And if you need more idea of like what BitConnect is about, I interviewed 3 BitConnectors, 3 BitConnect users, and they think everything's a Ponzi. They think Social Security is a Ponzi. They think McDonald's is a Ponzi. They think your grocery store is a Ponzi. So BitConnect, BitConnect's okay. Anyways, I got 2 of them to rage quit. One of them was stupid enough to stick around and let you know where you can find him. And I had a 4th guest, which he was just a normal guest, not involved in BitConnect. Even he can see that BitConnect is a Ponzi. It's a no-brainer. I don't know why people try to portray that BitConnect's some kind of wonderful trading bot lending site. It's all rubbish. They're actually making fools of themselves if they keep promoting that. All right, and last but finally, the last portion of the note section, I have a song, a theme, a video theme for this video. Adam Sandler, Thanksgiving song. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. You should probably listen to it while you're enjoying your Thanksgiving Bitcoin turkey. And then I have hashtag yes2x79. Boys, that number is increasing all the time. That's the meme you're looking at. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And then I have a Bitcoin pot of gold. I have a link to the Bitcoin pot of gold. And I also have the Bitcoin pot of gold donational address. It's a Segwit address. If you donate to it, it's for the audience members to try to crack the code or try to figure out the rest of the mnemonic seed and what you can try to figure out the private key so you can take all those Bitcoins and the Bitcoin pot of gold. All right, excellent. So let's take a look at everybody here in the chat room. I see dual overhead camness. You must have been eating a lot of turkey. You must be sleeping from all that, what do you call it? Tryptophan? Is that what they put in the turkeys these days? Brian, howdy. How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving. And Andre Barnwell, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Fun Machine. Patrick, good to see you. Welcome back. Yellow fever for you. Hopefully you enjoyed your ribs. Crypto Nutter, welcome back. All right, looks like we're having a fun time in the chat. Well, thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. I'll try to do a wonderful show for you on Thanksgiving Day. All right, so let's take a look at the meme. Not too much. It says, Happy Thanksgiving. Aren't you all happy and thankful that you have some Bitcoin? Maybe. Well, at least some of you. Well, I know I do. So happy Thanksgiving, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a wonderful gift. It's a gift that keeps on giving because no matter how much you sell, it always comes back to you 10 times, or it actually goes up in value 10 times. And it just keeps giving and giving and giving. Isn't that wonderful? So, anyways, let's go on to the story here. All right, a Bitcoin pot of gold. Please donate to the Bitcoin pot of gold. The QR code on the left is the donational address. Please donate. If you're watching this on your computer, just grab your smartphone, open your wallet, scan it, push send all, and high priority, and we're set. I think it's still around $60. I haven't checked it, but I need someone to donate into it to really push it up to $60, and I'll give away the 6th clue to the 6th word of the 24-word recovery seed. The QR code on the right is the encrypted private key. Go ahead and scan that and see if you can crack the code, crack that password. Hello, DD8209. Welcome back. Welcome to the chat. And so I don't think anyone's cracked it just yet, but you never know. And then the QR code, if you take a regular QR code scanner and you scan the QR code on the bottom, that is a link to Yellow Fever for You channel. He's the one that gave me this idea. Thank you, Yellow Fever for You. All right, excellent. So, all right, so here is Bond Trading View. You can see it right here. Look at that. Yes, I made this. Isn't that amazing? Bond Trading View. This view created by James Bond. List of top 55 coins and token compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time high. It's flagged for shorts. So people who always say they trade altcoins, people who always trade when these altcoins, they always say, I only trade altcoins to get more Bitcoin. Well, let me help you, because if I can help you make more Bitcoin, that means you're buying Bitcoin. And if you're buying Bitcoin, you're driving the price up and you're making me rich and all the other Bitcoin holders rich as well. So the ones I flagged are right here, if you can see that. And let me put it in Bitcoin and put this in Bitcoin and put this in Bitcoin. The reason I put it in Bitcoin is because you may be making money, but you've lost Bitcoin. So if you had one Bitcoin and you invested in one of these altcoins, you'll realize that you're going to get less than one Bitcoin now, although you've made money. But the only reason why you made money is because Bitcoin has gone up tremendously. Tremendously. And so you had a lost opportunity cost is what really happened. So anyways, here is the volume in 24-hour in Bitcoin percentage. Here's the price in Bitcoin. Here's the age of the coin. That's going to be important. And then all-time high in US dollars, the days since the all-time high, and then percentage from all-time high. So I'll be going over that. Just be patient. Let me go over the rest of the news, and I'll get back to this, and I'll go over the coins that I think that you should short. If you have margin, you should short, because if you short them, you'll end up getting more Bitcoin. Or these are coins that you should look to start shorting, or start thinking about shorting to get more Bitcoin. How about that? Hello, Q bro. Welcome back. Welcome to the chat. So let me see here. Oh, this is just let me go to CoinMarketCap because I think they're no longer advertising BitConnect. I might be wrong, but let's check it out. Yeah, I don't have an ad blocker on, so I'm still, no ad blocker, but the advertisement on top is gone for BitConnect. See right here. So either they don't have any money. Maybe it'll pop up. Hold on. Maybe it'll pop up. Give it some more time here. Nope. No, BitConnect. The BitConnect banner's gone. So that means they've run out of money, or they're exiting. They've got their exit plan going. So it all coincides with mysterious hacks of BitConnect promoters. If you got BitConnect, or if you're involved in BitConnect, you should try to get out as soon as possible. It's most likely going to be in a collapse. It's collapsing, probably. All right. So, anyways, we'll get back to this later. Let's go on to the next story. All right. So here is this site here. It's Bitcoin Gold users lost more than 2.5 million. Now, the other story said 3 million, but let's just check this out. There's a little bit more to the story. This is a follow-up, of course, from the previous story of Bitcoin Gold users losing Bitcoin from the mybtgwallet.com. Okay, let's have a look here. It talks about what happened. Apparently, a lot of people are pissed. Let's see, how many users? More than 3,200 users' wallets were devastated by hackers as a result of the vulnerability of the only available at the time BTG Bitcoin Gold wallet called My BTG Wallet. That's a lot. That's a lot. Looks like the losses are about 300 Bitcoin, 300 Bitcoin Gold, and of course we know some Litecoin and some Ethereum happen as well. So interesting. It looks like the Russian news picked up on this as well. Fork log. So I'm assuming there may be a lot of Russians involved who got hijacked. So there was a Slack channel, and someone by the name of Concord, right there, someone by the name Concord was, I guess, started this Slack channel, or is in the Slack channel, and they're threatening to basically, I'm assuming, sue the Bitcoin Gold team. So this is going to be interesting here. There's some snapshots here of the actual Slack channel itself, in which they're showing John Doss, which I think is not the real person, but who created the My Bitcoin Gold wallet. I don't think John Doss is the real name, but there's some snapshots of the conversation. Of course, John Doss is trying to get everybody to use My BTG wallet. I did not use My BTG wallet. I use Coinami because I know I control the private keys, and My Bitcoin Gold wallet, My BTG wallet, was an online wallet. I highly recommend people not to use online wallets. All right. And then here's some more snapshots of the wallet itself. And so what made this really successful was When the Bitcoin Gold network started, my BTG wallet was the only way to generate the BTG address for the miners, except downloading the full node to your server, right? And the server was about, downloading a full node was about 147 gigs. And so a lot of people kind of chose to use the My BTG wallet. I think they were trying to just be the first to extract their Bitcoin Gold and try to sell it. And we'll go over the price, because if you were patient enough, uh, you would have actually made out pretty good if you were just patient. Because I know it dipped down to 100, 120, 150, but now I think it's over 200 bucks. We'll take a look at the price real quick. So as you can see here, there's snapshots of Twitters, and it clearly says here, okay, is my BTG wallet, is this legit? Someone asked that. Mr. Money here asked if my BTG wallet is legit. And the response from the Bitcoin Gold team is yes. So you can see it right. You can see it right here. Yes, the wallet is not fake. It's by a third-party creator who has been working with our team. Keep in mind, it's still in beta. Some features are limited. And then they even liked what they even said. They liked their own thing that they said. So there you go. So there's Bitcoin Gold Twitter. And then here's some more. So the Bitcoin Gold development team on their Twitter announced my BTG wallet was ready. All right, they announced the launch of their wallet in their channels. So no, both of those wallets are safe. So they're asking, are btgwallet.online and mybtgwallet.com scam wallets not officially endorsed by BTG? Someone asked that. And of course, Bitcoin Gold replies, no, those wallets are safe and work. Keep in mind, some of the features may not work until the mainnet is launched. Snapshot of Bitcoin Gold Twitter. And even more here. So, oh goodness. So it looks like the Bitcoin Gold team may be cooperating with the FBI in order to return money. So it looks like they're trying to do something, but who knows what's really going on. This is out in China, so we don't know. Let me see. What's the last thing here? Someone by the name of BTG stole my money. Okay, now this is the part where they're threatening. Let me see. We gave a Bitcoin Gold 24 hours to respond at noon, the 21st of November. They said they're in contact with FBI and need more time. Bitcoin Gold pays for time and each deadline shift because they need more time and can't even tell if they can refund. So the pressure's on to try to refund all these people. Hey, what's up, Rando Crypto? It's been a while. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the chat. Happy Thanksgiving. And so here's some more information. So if you were a victim of this, you may want to get into the Slack here. And I'm sure there's already people in the Slack of Bitcoin Gold really pissed. I know there is a lot of people. Let me see, how many victims were there? 3,200 users on the night of November 13th to the 14th. So anyways, just a follow-up story. If you are a victim of this hack, please be active. Try to get your money back. Obviously, you got your Bitcoin stolen as well as your Bitcoin Gold. Maybe Bitcoin Gold can reverse all the transactions and maybe do a fork, and then we can have Bitcoin Gold Classic. So there can be Bitcoin Gold and Bitcoin Gold Classic. Just a thought. Anyways, let's go on. All right, so here's another one, steal private keys. Now, there is another wallet called Electron Gold. It was a fork of Electron Cash. And so someone was looking at the code for big Electron Gold, and this is just the GitHub. And apparently, this is the GitHub for Forkball. I think Forkball created, I don't know, Electrum or Electron Gold. I'm not sure, but apparently the Electron Gold for Bitcoin Gold was stealing your private keys, and they stole everything. They stole the code. The people who made Bitcoin Electron Gold wallet for Bitcoin Gold, they just literally just took the source code and just tweaked the part about the private keys being stolen. It steals your private keys, and then they left the signers of the source code. They left their name on the code itself, so people were thinking these people were the perpetrators, but they were not, if you read the rest of it. But it just goes to show that even other wallets are now trying to steal your private keys for your Bitcoin. They're not really, maybe they're interested in the Bitcoin Gold, but obviously these forked coins, you have to be careful. When you fork these coins, the private keys, all right, are also your Bitcoin private keys. And this is just a real simple, like $3 million. You can hack somebody for $3 million and you're a millionaire. So be careful when you use wallets, especially new wallets that supposedly support these forked coins. And just be careful, because remember, there's Bitcoin Silver, there's Bitcoin Plus, Bitcoin Cash Plus, Bitcoin Clashic, Bitcoin Diamond, Super Bitcoin. I mean, there's all these forks coming, and eventually there's got to be wallets to support them. Some of these wallets may be very nefarious and malicious and trying to steal your Bitcoins, trying to steal your private keys to steal your Bitcoins. So before you try any of this, first and foremost, move your Bitcoins to a new wallet, because most of these forks should have replay protection, and then have the wallet be empty, and then try to extract your forked coins. That's the safest way to do things. Or you could just give it more time. Just be patient. Give it some time, because you'll eventually hear news if the wallets are stealing private keys. But if you read on, you'll see that the source code was basically just taken, and they didn't even bother changing the name of who wrote the original source code. So a lot of people were trying to blame the Fuke Ball, but apparently it's obvious that it's not his code. It was a fork of Bitcoin Cash, apparently, and then or not Bitcoin Cash, Electron Cash, and then it's Electron Gold. So just read this and you'll see. And apparently there is a link here. There is a link. It looks like they were able to find at least a website and a person. So it may be something that may be useful for people who had their Bitcoin and Bitcoin Gold stolen. And so it looks like some possible leads are happening. Just a follow-up story for the hack for my Bitcoin Gold wallets. All right. So let's move on to the next one here. All right, so here is the mnemonic seed converter. So when I was using Coinami to split my Bitcoin and Bitcoin Gold, Coinami had this banner ad on top, where they usually have a banner ad for like ICOs or new cryptocurrencies. Well, they had a banner, but it was a link to their Coinami recovery phrase website just for recovery trades, but it also generates wallets as well. So you can generate your own. Here's one that I've already done. I've already generated 24, and check it out. They have all the coins on their wallet listed here, and here there's Bitcoin Gold. If you're looking for a wallet generator for Bitcoin Gold, you can use this site. You can see right here it says Bitcoin Gold. I'll click on it, and it's calculating now. There it's calculated, Bitcoin Gold, and there it is. There's the mnemonic seed. If you want to just play around with it, that's fine. You you could generate a new one by clicking right here. There's options for 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. I just picked 24, but if you want to pick 3, I don't know why, but you can. I recommend the highest amount, which is 24. It has an optional passphrase if you need to. I didn't put one in there, but you can change the coins. See, they got a lot, clams, whatever. Their whole list is right here. So if you don't have Coinami, if you didn't download Coinami, you can go to this website and then you can just generate a wallet. And you can do this offline as well. So here it is, just for Bitcoin Gold, right? So you can just make a Bitcoin Gold wallet, and you don't have to mess around with it. And here they are. And then if you click on it, it will show up a QR code. And Bitcoin Gold wallet addresses start with a G for regular, just the regular address. If it's a Segwit address, it starts with an A. That's just to let you know. Of course, Coinami does not support Segwit yet, so their mnemonic generator or code converter here doesn't show the Segwit addresses. It just shows regular addresses that start with a G. And then this is the public key. You can see the public key. If I scroll to the right, there is the private key right here. And if you're wondering why you're seeing so many, what it does is it's one of those HD wallets, multi-HD wallets. So what it does, it just sends to when you import the seed, here, this part right here, onto your Coinami, the wallet itself will then every time you deposit Bitcoin or Bitcoin Gold or whatever in your wallet, it just the return address, the return from the change, your one input and 2 outputs. One of the outputs will return back to your wallet into a new address, and so that's why it just continually has all the addresses here, along with all the private keys for you to send them. So that's what this is. I guess you could do your own research. If you look up BIP44 or even BIP32, you could look that up. So this is another way you can try to sweep your Bitcoin Gold or use Bitcoin Gold as a wallet. And so the purpose of this is, well, I'll get to it a little bit later, but here it is. You can use it offline too. So all you have to do is save as. You just click this website and just save as, or let me see. There, save as, and then it will save to probably to your desktop as a website. And then you could just, when you're offline, you could just click on it. It'll pop up in your browser, and it'll generate a wallet for you through a mnemonic seed. So you can use it that way as well. So hopefully you won't get scammed out of your Bitcoin Gold no more. I think Coinami's been very trustworthy. You can also check out, you can download it right from the GitHub as well. You can download, there's other forms of it as well. So you can just do that. So again, the link for this one is from Coinami. You can just go to it. And so there is a link in the notes section. So you don't have to worry about it. You can just play with it and all that. So this tool is very, very useful. And then also you can recover your wallet as well, and you can actually see all your private keys. Like right here, you can actually see all your private keys, and you could sweep your wallets individually for Bitcoin Gold or whatever coins, like all the many coins that Coinami supports. They're all right here that they've chosen to support. So you can do all of these. So whatever they're supporting, most likely it's in here as well. So hopefully that's useful for all of you. There you go. The link is in the note section, so you don't feel, you know, FUD machine. You don't have to pause the videos. You can just go ahead and watch it. It's in the note section. All right. So what's next? All right. So all right, Black Friday. This is coming from Bitcoin.com. It's continuation from yesterday. All right. So everything you need to know about Bitcoin Black Friday. All right, so I'm just going to go over this. It's a really good read. What I like about this author, he actually puts in little memes here. I think they're memes, uh, or funny little pictures along with the article. Makes me laugh. But you know, Black Friday, typically November 24th, which is tomorrow. Uh, and then there's Bitcoin Black Friday. So, you know, if if you want to spend some of your Bitcoins now, I guess you can. So it's Friday. It's Friday. I don't know if you know this picture, but this is the person who has that famous internet song, Friday, Friday. Oh goodness. Anyways, yes, it's Friday, and it seems like Ledger has a 21% off on their hardware wallets, and if you use the code BBF21 when you buy your Tracer, or when you buy your Ledger, you'll get 21% off. And then Tracer also has a deal. If you buy two, you get one free. I think they overstocked on their Tracers. They over ordered it, so they've literally got to give them away now. But if you use this on your computer, or you put this on your flash drive, or you put this on your SD card, you basically got a wallet generator on a hardware, on some kind of hardware memory. Why would you need to buy a Ledger or a Trezor, and it already supports Bitcoin Gold, Aurora Coin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Plus, Bitcore, BitSend, Blackcoin, Clams, Insane, Internet of People, Jumbucks. What else does it support? Like Pivx supports Pivx, Pinkcoin, Potcoin, Primecoin, Redcoin, Syscoin, Vcash, Vertcoin, Viacoin, Zcash, Zcoin, Zencash. So, you know, I don't know why you would necessarily want a 21% off of a over glorified USB B stick for the most part, or a memory stick, even a Trezor, but it is there for you to it is there for you to use the discount code. So let me see here. This is coming from CJS. Let's see what it says. It says Bitcoin accepted. Black Friday deals now activated. Grab your CDs, grab your CD keys and game keys for all the latest games at cgas-cdkeys.com now, and benefit from buying at just £1 above our own cost price. Hashtag Bitcoin Black Friday. There you go. So Bitcoin Black Friday. Looks like it was initially launched by crypto enthusiast John Holmquist in 2012, initially as a means of raising awareness of Bitcoin. All right. Well, I think it's good right now. I don't know. Um, maybe a lot of people are using Cash, Bitcoin Cash, maybe, and other altcoins. Here's the Ledger. Here's the Ledger promo. You get a Ledger hardware wallet. Protect your Bitcoins, Ethers, and more. 21% off. Use promo code BBF21. Boy, female, 2, and then the number 1. You get your 21% off on the Ledger hardware wallets. But then again, why would you use it when you can use this and put it on any USB, any free USB, or if you want to buy one, you could buy a $5 USB stick and then go ahead and put this on it, and then you'll be able to generate as many wallets as you want offline. You can even encrypt your USB stick. Anyways, let's get back to this. Okay, Bitcoin Black Friday welcomes its crypto brethren. So looks like the goal for this year is simply to provide a fun event for the Bitcoin community to participate in and support merchants who accept digital currencies. One extremely important change this year is that BBF, Bitcoin Black Friday, irregardless of the name, is now currency agnostic. If a merchant only accepts Bitcoin Cash, they can be listed. So I think if you do the Bitcoin Black Friday, I think that was a site that I put on yesterday. Let me see if I can find it in here. We'll add it on. Where is this thing? I don't see the website. Let me see if it'll. Yeah, I think this is it. I showed it last time. Yeah, Bitcoin Black Friday. So if you sign up, and if you're a merchant, looks like something happening here. Looks like it's messed up a little bit. That's all right. So if you sign up, I think they will show merchants that will show all currencies that you can use for the Bitcoin Black Friday. Yeah, I said boy, female, but it's Bitcoin Black Friday. You know, I had to change it up just a little bit. Boy, female. Oh, goodness. So let's see here. What else is there? So it looks like they're going to have altcoins listed on Bitcoin Black Friday. They're trying to be currency agnostic. All right, let's not discriminate against the other currencies. Let's all get along. Why don't we all just get along? Apparently, here's another company called Spend-A-Bit, and apparently they got some deals here. It looks like it's a site that consolidates all the cryptocurrency deals, and you can just go to it and just pick what you want if they have anything of use, and you may be able to use different cryptocurrencies. So Spend-A-Bit. It's actually highlighted right here. Spend-A-Bit. So it looks like, what is that? Spendabit.co is where you would go. So there's a link in here on this article. So, what else? What other sites promoting Black Friday that uses cryptocurrency? Looks like Overstock. Overstock Estee as well. Let me see here. Looks like you're able to get some good deals, like 55% off Dying Light and up to 80% off of Stream Controller. And here's the link for spendbitcoins.com. So if you need if you have any Bitcoins or any cryptocurrency, maybe that you can go to spendbitcoins.com for your Black Friday deals. Okay, so here's the thing for the Trezor, as you see right here. Yay, Black Friday, Trezor, buy one, pay for two, and you get three. Hashtag security made easy. Again, let me just go back to this. You can just get this for free, put it on a USB stick. You can encrypt the USB stick if you wanted to. And then you would essentially have a Trezor or a ledger. Essentially. Not quite the same, but pretty much the same. Forward. Okay, and this is going to be the funny. Look at all these funny T-shirts. You got to love the T-shirts here. Say it with Bitcoin. Pay it with Bitcoin. So here's some T-shirts. On the blockchain, nobody knows you're a fridge. I don't quite get that, but okay. And here's some more. A new kid on the blockchain. I think that's a baby's T-shirt or something. I think that's something you would give to a baby or something. And then here's some retro poster. I can't. Oh goodness. Let me see. Real men control the keys to their Bitcoin wallets. Yes, they do. So here's a little poster if you wanted to buy retro poster. He controls his own Bitcoins, and they love that. Magic Internet Money. Here's another one. I don't know if you heard about this. They're trying to get this the Bitcoin Wizard, the Magic Internet Money. This little thing here. Apparently, they're trying to raise money to put this thing on Wall Street Journal. How much was it? Like $300,000 to do a full page ad. I think that's a tremendous waste of money. But here, you can use this. Let me see. What will they have? The internet is awash with apparel referencing all your favorite Bitcoin memes, from to the moon T-shirts to hodl me pacifiers. But our Bitcoin's magic internet money is still one of the best. Encase your laptop in this painstakingly designed sleeve. So it's a laptop sleeve that you can you can order the Bitcoin Wizard. All right. Over 9,000 hours in MS Paint. Okay. Interesting. Here's another one. I survived the Bitcoin crash. This is actually, when is this? 2013. April 2013. So there's another T-shirt. It looks more like a baby's T-shirt. Look how it looks. I don't know if that's a regular T-shirt. Here's another T-shirt that you could buy. Again, Bitcoin Black Friday. Bitcoin is dead. There you go. And if you're a hardcore Bitcoiner, I know some of you may be hardcore Bitcoiners. You can order the Satoshi white paper as a T-shirt. Now, I think that's not. Yeah, I think that's a little too big. I would have written it smaller so you could put the whole like maybe like I think it's 18 pages. So you have 9 pages up front on the front side, and then the remaining 9 pages on the back side, so people can really read the white paper while you're walking around. I mean, you can literally advertise the Satoshi white paper just wearing it on you. And of course, Nakamoto for president. Here's one. Nakamoto for president. Yeah. Okay. Let's put that on the ballot. That's going to be a good one. And then here's a little cult of Satoshi. This is coming from Este. This is supposed to be the spirit of Satoshi riding on the honey badger with the skulls of its enemies, which is the US dollar, the pound, maybe the yen, and whatever, the franc, and whatever it is, the skulls of its enemies. Get some digital artwork done for you. And there's also a game. Look at that. Become a Bitcoin Baron. A card game. Gosh, this is a long article, and I always like this one. This is crypto art. It's basically limited edition prints, and these prints are basically also your wallets, and they come with their own private key, and that's what you're using. It has a public key on the backside. I think it has a public key somewhere, and then somewhere on it, it's also the private key. Limited edition prints. Very interesting. Let me read this tweet. This Friday, it will be 4 years ago that Bitcoin crashed from 1,000 into 300 in one wild Black Friday night. Oh, by the way, Bitcoin crashes every Black Friday. Dun 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 dun. So what do you think, guys? You think it's gonna crash this Friday? I don't know. We'll take a look at the chart soon enough. All right, so let me get back to this here. All right, so here I have my link to on-chain FX. I found this site. I think it's very useful. It allows me to customize it and share that customized view with the rest of you. So what I've done here is I've customized this view to have a look at the 24-hour change in Bitcoin, and then the price in Bitcoin, and then the all-time high in US dollar, all-time highs, how many days since all-time high, and the percentage down from the all-time high. And so I've picked out over here the flagged area. I've picked out, and if you notice, there's no, what I like about this is there's a section right here, it says scams. You can take the scam coins out, and you could basically take BitConnect out, because BitConnect is considered a scam coin because they got a little symbol and next to the coins that they think is a scam. So I got flagged coins right here. I have Ethereum, I have Dash, I have Monero, I have whatever this is, and EOS. So I'll go over each of them, and I'll show you why you should consider shorting some of these coins. All right. So let's take a look at Ethereum real quick. And eventually I'll get to the mempool, I'll get to the fees, and I'll get to a Bitcoin chart analysis as well. All right, so let's go to Ethereum real quick, because that's on the top of my list that you should be shorting. You should be looking to short to get more Bitcoin. All right, you should be looking to short to get more Bitcoin. And I'll show you why. Because if you look at this chart, unless you bought Ethereum with your Bitcoin around the beginning of the year, let me see here. Okay, so sometimes the first 3 months, so January, February, March, if you bought Ethereum with your Bitcoins at the beginning of the year, you are up. You are up, sir. But let me see. Let's see here. Let's just say, well, let me just pick a small point here. Okay, so let's say February 6th, you bought Ethereum with your Bitcoin. The price of it would cost you 0.0109 Bitcoin. All right, for one Ethereum. All right, so that was not a lot, not a lot. At the height here, your Bitcoins would have been, you would have been able to, with your Ethereum, you would have been able to get 0.148 Bitcoin. I think even higher. Let me see here if I can move this up. Okay, 0.15 Bitcoin. So you would have 10 times your Bitcoin easily. Yeah, pretty much easily. Maybe even 100 times. You would 100 times your Bitcoin. But look at what it is now. Let me see here if I can get right in here. It is 0.05 Bitcoin now. So depending when you bought, you may have actually lost your Bitcoin. You would have gotten less Bitcoin. So, but if you look at the price of Ethereum was its all-time high was, let me see here. This is at 377, and then even here again at 383 in US dollars, your Bitcoin has already gone down in value because I think that's when Bitcoin was going up in price. And now, even at Ethereum at an all-time high, everyone's like making videos, like everyone's like cheering Ethereum's making all-time highs. You'll notice that in actuality, your Bitcoin value has gone down. So kind of strange, kind of awful, just a little bit. So I want to show you that. So this is another coin that you may want to consider dumping for Bitcoin at some point in the future, soon or in the future, because it's hit its all-time high, but the value in Bitcoin is not quite there. Not quite there. All right, so that's that. Next coin that you may want to consider if you're trying to get more Bitcoin is Dash. Okay, Dash. So let's take a look at Dash real quick. And Dash has gone to its all-time high. It's very impressive. As far as US dollar value, it is in your Bitcoin value. And it's pretty much almost the same story. If you look at Dash, it's the same story as Ethereum. Unless you, let's see here. Okay, so basically if you took your Bitcoin and bought Dash December of 2016, you're up Bitcoin. You're up Bitcoin. And the most you would have gotten, right? The most you would have gotten is right about here. Let me see, when was it? Okay, right about here. So let me see. This is 0.108 Bitcoin. That was the highest amount of Bitcoin that you were ever going to get, and that was March 2017. Ever since then, you would have lost Bitcoin. You would have lost Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been on a tear since then. Let me see how much it was right around this time. December 22nd, it would have cost 0.011 Bitcoin is what it would have cost you to get one Dash. And then, yeah, it's gone 100 times. It's gone up 100 times. So you would have made 100 times the amount in Bitcoin at the height of Dash, right? And that was March 19th, 2017. At this point in time, if you invested in, if you traded your Bitcoin for Dash at this point in time, and that's not, when was the price? What was the price of Dash? Let me see. Price of Dash in US dollars was 109 at the time. Now, despite the fact that Dash has reached an all-time high, the Bitcoin value is 0.07. So you ended up with less Bitcoin. So what is this chart telling me? It's telling me, unless you bought in December of 2016, all right, anytime after that, if you invested with your Bitcoins to buy Dash, you're losing out. You've lost Bitcoin. Okay, so Andre, you're asking me, I understand snagging air drops, but why do end users, in your opinion, flock to altcoins at their maturity, thinking that it is the way to make profit? All right. Well, let's take a look here. Let me just go back to this here. I think the reason why people think that they can make money, or they think they can make Bitcoin using, um, why they think they can use altcoin to make money, is because the coin market cap. Let me see here. Oh, sorry, gone back too far. If you look at the coin market cap, it's priced in U.S. dollars. So when you look at the coin market cap, it's priced in U.S. dollars, and when you look at it as far as U.S. dollars, it's gone up in value, right? But I think a lot of people, a lot of newbies, or a lot of altcoin traders, they miss the whole boat. They miss the picture that you could have made more money if you just simply held on to your bitcoins. I mean, really, all the altcoins now, if you invested in altcoins anytime at the end of December of 2016 and before then, uh, you potentially could be making more. You potentially could be making more bitcoins now. Potentially, I say potentially because Bitcoin may catch up in price. Like if Bitcoin goes to 10,000 and 14,000, like some people are predicting, I'm saying long term, 20 to 21,000, maybe more than that. Then all of a sudden your gain in Bitcoin from your altcoin shrinks, and you don't see that. Although there's a good chance that the altcoin will go up in price, only because I think it's because the way the exchanges work. The pairing is not, U.S. dollar to the crap coin or to the altcoin. The pairing is Bitcoin to the altcoin. So there's a Bitcoin altcoin pairing, and what happens is when you go to the exchange and there's a pool of liquidity. All right, so the liquidity is Bitcoin versus your altcoin, and what happens is people become bag holders. So you give up your Bitcoin to buy an altcoin, right? That drives up the I wouldn't say price, but it drives up the demand for that altcoin. So all of a sudden you have less altcoins and you have more Bitcoins on that exchange. And what happens is it looks like the value of your altcoin is going up in US dollars, mainly because it's essentially it's backed by Bitcoin. And all you have to do is all the altcoiners have to do is just become a bag holder of their altcoin, and it'll look like the price of that altcoin is going up in US dollars because Bitcoin's going up in value. It's really that simple. The only time it actually will go down in value is when two things happen. When Bitcoin starts going up in price, and then whoever the bag holder of this altcoin starts dumping their altcoin to get Bitcoin. That's when you'll see the dollar amount of the altcoin go down, because essentially you're driving, you're dumping more altcoins onto that exchange, driving the price down. But you're not really driving the price in US dollars. You're just adding more supply of that altcoin on that exchange and taking Bitcoin for that trade. So that's when the price goes down. The price will always go up, and it always looks like the price is going up if you're a bag holder of the altcoin. And then, so even though Bitcoin goes down and up, it'll look like the altcoins are performing. But if you compared it to Bitcoin, if you price your altcoin into Bitcoin, the performance isn't really there. I mean, let's take a look at Dash again. So in my mind, I'm thinking about it. There's two ways an altcoin can go up in value. Either the price of Bitcoin can go down and nobody buys. No, and okay, so the, if Bitcoin goes down in value, but nobody sells their altcoin, the price of altcoin can go up. Okay, and then the other one is if the price of Bitcoin goes up and nobody sells their altcoin, then the altcoin price looks like it's going up because the altcoins are priced in Bitcoin, and then the Bitcoins are then translated to the fiat value. So when you look at an altcoin, you're looking at the altcoin price in US dollar based on the Bitcoin value. The only way an altcoin can go down is if the price of Bitcoin's going up, and then people are dumping their altcoins. That's the only time the price of altcoins can go down. So it's pretty deceptive. It really looks like, like if you look at the chart of Dash right here. Let me see here. Okay, so March 22nd, 2017, or not here. It moved on me. Darn it. Okay, so March 19th of 2017 was when you were going to get the most Bitcoin, right? But yet the price of Dash was $109, right? The Bitcoin value was 0.1 Bitcoin. So that's the most you were ever going to get as Bitcoin. Now, if you look at it today, the price of Dash is $563. Hey, what's up, 21 million? How you doing? So the price of Bitcoin is, the price of Dash is like $563, but now you're only going to get 0.0699, okay, 0.07 Bitcoin. That's a loss of 30%. So what happened? Well, the price of Bitcoin went up dramatically. Although if you bought your Dash like here, December 2016, yes, you've essentially you've made let me see, 6 times your Bitcoin. So that, but you got to ask yourself, well, what if I just bought 6 more Bitcoin at that time on December 9th? Let me see what's the price of Bitcoin December 9th. What's the price of Bitcoin December 9th? This is probably going to make some people really sick. Let's see. 2016 December. Okay, so 2016 December 12th. Okay. No, I'm sorry, December 11th. All right, that's close. I can get to December 9th on the weekly. The price, the high was $793. So maybe, let me 4. So you bought $4,000 worth of Bitcoin. So you bought 6 more Bitcoin. 6 times 8,000. What is that? 6 times 8,000. It's probably making some people sick right now to $48,000. You would have made $48,000. So take it for what it's worth. If I had a choice, I would have bought the Bitcoin because I know that Bitcoin's liquid outside the exchanges. For Dash, you know, if I had to use Dash, let's go to Bitcoin Black Friday here. So if I had to use Dash, for example, and this is now I'm going to explain why it's inefficient to go into altcoins, because you go from cash typically to Bitcoin, and then you go to altcoin, and then you have to go back into Bitcoin, and then if you want to cash out from Bitcoin to cash. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 transactions you essentially you have to do in order to profit, quote unquote, profit in US dollars and fiat. If I just buy Bitcoin and then I sell Bitcoin, that is 1, 2. That is just a 2-step process. Buy Bitcoin and then sell Bitcoin back to cash. That's a 2-step process. So right away, I'm 3 steps ahead of any altcoin trader. I'm 3 steps ahead of any altcoin trader. It is more efficient if you just stick to Bitcoin and just go back and forth between cash and Bitcoin or whatever. If you're trading, all right. Now I trade peer-to-peer, so that's kind of the best way for me to do. If I trade peer-to-peer with Dash, it may be very, very hard to find someone who's going to buy Dash from me outside the exchanges. So I would have to eventually sell my Dash for Bitcoin and then use the Bitcoin to get cash, so to speak, if that's the way you're doing it. So I would have to take 3 more steps with altcoins versus just 2 steps using Bitcoin. Right? I use 2 steps with Bitcoin, 5 steps using altcoin. It's not efficient to be an altcoin trader. And if anything, you lose some of your profits through those transactions. So Dash is another coin you might want to consider to short out using Bitcoin. So you're trying to extract more Bitcoin out of this trade than the fiat currency. Okay. Another one is Monero, XMR. XMR is another one that's on my flagged list right here. That you might want to look for a short position to get more Bitcoin. So let's look at XMR real quick. Okay, so XMR is a little different. It shows a trending. It shows trending here, and here, and here. So this may be a trade that you may not. Well, you just write it out. You're gonna get. Looks like you're gonna get more Bitcoin, but it always has a low as well. It has a low here, but it's an upward trend. And so if you bought again, when did July? Let me see. When did it really take off? So basically, July 29th, 2016 was probably the best time you could buy Monero. Hey, how you doing, Richie Rich? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. But let's see what it costs. Let's see how many Bitcoin it costs for 1 Monero. 0.0027 Bitcoin for 1 Monero, and then at its peak, let me see, 0.032 Bitcoin. So what is that? That is a huge gain from here to here. That is over 100% gain. That's over 100-time gain if you sold right at the peak right up here. So we're at a bottom again. You hit a bottom right here, and right now it is, let's see what the, it's 0.019 Bitcoin. So if you traded Monero at the peak of this or any time before that, right here at this peak, you lost Bitcoin. You lost Bitcoin. So this is another one that you might want to think about getting into a short trade with your Bitcoin to get more Bitcoin. So do a short trade or sell and go into Bitcoin. You'll end up getting more Bitcoin. So if you're already in Monero, you may want to sell your Monero or look to exit your Monero into Bitcoin. If the whole point of people who trade altcoins is to get more Bitcoin, these are the things you want to do. And if you notice right now, I've there's an option here to view this in US dollars or to view this in Bitcoin. I'd recommend if you're an altcoin trader and you're trying to make more Bitcoin, view everything in Bitcoin. That way you know where you are. You know where you're at. And this trading view is specifically geared for that. I've designed this trading view so you know how much Bitcoin you've made or you've lost. And you should, if you're up on Bitcoin, you should exit that position and look to enter into it at a later time when it costs less Bitcoin to get back in, and then exit out as you get more Bitcoin. I mean, if that's the whole plan of getting more Bitcoin, that's what you should be doing. You should be looking at everything in terms of Bitcoin value and not fiat value. So let's take a look at another one. ARDR. I don't even know what that is. ARDR. So this is another one that you might want to. Ardor. I don't even know what that is. So this is another one you may want to consider, and this is priced in the satoshis. All right, they don't. Even, it's not even like 0.01 Bitcoin. It's like literally priced in satoshis. And then you can see here. You can see here again. It's one of these. The yellow line. The yellow line is Bitcoin value, and then the green line is dollar value. And I don't know where there's a. I don't even know where the blue line is. It's probably hidden in the green line here. But again, here, let's take a look. December 2016 was probably the best time to get into this coin. Most of the altcoins, the best time to get in was December 2016. But well, the price of Bitcoin was what, like $800? You know, if you just bought more then, you would have made, at current price, you would have made $48,000 just buying more Bitcoin. Maybe you would have made more Bitcoin with these altcoins. Maybe you would have squeaked out $60,000. But remember, you have to do 5 steps to cash out when you buy into an altcoin versus just 2 steps with buying just Bitcoin. So from cash to Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin back to cash, that's 1, 2. That's 2 steps. All right, you got cash, you buy Bitcoin, that's 1. And then you sell your Bitcoin, get cash. That's 2 steps. More efficient. Altcoin, you have cash. You typically have to buy Bitcoin. With Ardor coin, you definitely have to buy Bitcoin. They don't have any cash fiat trading. You can't buy Ardor with your cash. So you have cash. You have to buy Bitcoin. That's 1. Then buy Bitcoin and buy the altcoin. That's 2. And then from there, buy back into Bitcoin. That's 3. And from Bitcoin, buy back into cash. That's 4. So actually 4 steps. But still, you got 2 more steps. So it's 50 times more inefficient to trade altcoins than it is just to trade your Bitcoin. So that's my point. And you have a huge risk. Look at this chart. If you look at this chart, the peak to sell your Bitcoin was, looks like probably in the summer. when Bitcoin index dominance was at 50 or 40, almost at 50, below 40, 46%. Let me see, 11,708 Satoshis. So let's see what the best price would have been. So 1,000 Satoshis, 1,002 Satoshis on January, let's just say January 2017, January 4th, 2017. 1,002 Satoshis. And then what was it here? 11,000 Satoshis. So that's 1,000% gain. 1,000x. You made 1,000x. All right. And here's the other issue with altcoins, because some of these altcoins have very low liquidity. If you ever made a huge, like, you cannot scale your profits. You can't scale your profits. You could turn $100 into $1,000. You could turn $1 into $1,000. That's possible with these low volume altcoins, but you cannot take $100,000 and turn it into $10,000. I mean, $100,000 and turn it into $1 million. You can't do that with altcoins. That's not possible. You cannot scale your profits. That's the issue with trading altcoins. Like, people think they're going to become like billionaires because they turn $1 into $100. Well, try taking, $100,000 and turning it into $10 million. Just not going to happen with altcoins. Never will, because the volume's too low. So, okay, so at the peak, it was 11,708 Satoshis. Let's see what it is now. 3,291 Satoshis. So you lost 70% of your Bitcoin value if you bought it in from that peak in time. If you bought at the peak anyway, right around here, if you bought at the peak, so you lost 70% of your Bitcoin value. So let's see, what is 70% of 8,000 right now? So you would end up with $3,000 for one Bitcoin. Not a good deal. So this is another one. Although it's hit an all-time high as far as the price. Okay, the price has hit an all-time high. Look at the Bitcoin value, because Bitcoin has gone up even more. So you had a lost opportunity cost. Lost opportunity cost. Yeah, I guess I can say that. Let's see, what's the last one? EOS. EOS. A lot of people talk about EOS. Let's look at EOS. All right, let's look at the chart of EOS here. Oh my God, this is horrible. Bad. The best time, well, the worst time. I mean, it just started out bad. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so the price is $5 at the beginning, from what I could tell here. July 1st, 2017. What is this? July 3rd, which probably most people got in on EOS. $5.09. It was 0.002 Bitcoins for one EOS. And then ever since then, you're losing value in EOS because it is going down in price. It is just going down in price. I mean, let's just say, okay, you didn't get in there. Let's say just right here. Let's say you got in here. It's $1.96 on July 22nd, and it was oh my God, it's 69,789 Satoshis. even then, if you look at this chart, it's just dragging you down. Oh my God, it's just dragging you down. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Let's just assume you bought it at the you were able to buy it at the lowest price. Oh gosh, lowest. October. It was October 23rd, which is recent. So the bottom hit October 23rd. Hey, see you later, Andre Barnwell. Thanks for coming in. Of course, you can always see this later. Thanks. And then it's not much of a gain, but you can come in 8,737 Satoshis. So you 4 times your amount in Bitcoin. That's if you bought it at the lowest price. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. So EOS is another one of those things. If you do have it, if you bought it at the low or anytime a little bit before, it looks like anytime between October and now, if you have that, you should look to exit your position in EOS and get into Bitcoin. So there you go. So this is OC FX, on-chain FX. There's a link in the notes section to the bond trading view. I made this trading view, and it's a list of the top 55 coins minus the scam coins. Okay, there's no BitConnect in here, compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time highs. And then right here where I have the flagged, that is tokens, cryptocurrencies that you should consider exiting to get more Bitcoin. That's probably the best amount of Bitcoin that you can get. So I just wanted to share that with you. All right. Wow. Another thing I want to check out real quick is this platform right here, Slomi.io. And let's see what's pumping right now. Let's get an idea of what's pumping right now. Looks like Bitcoin Cash is pumping 12%. 12%. Let's take a look at the trending coins here. Oh, where's the let's push F5 here. I want to. There's no picture of the coin. Okay, so Walton coin, Nexus coin, Eternity. Eternity is being pumped, obviously. Look at it go. What is it? 0x? 0x. What else? Chain. Oop, I didn't want that. What's it taking me to another site? I don't want to go there. Chainlink, Vertcoin, Decred, and Bitcoin Cash. Looks Bitcoin Cash and Augur and Walton. Okay, so these are the coins that are being pumped. Obviously, they are. Litecoins looks like getting a little pump here on social media. Walton coin for some reason, but it's a negative price, so it looks like it's being dumped. Vertcoin is being dumped. A lot of people talking about it. A lot of these coins are being dumped. Wow. Stratus looks like it's up. Decred, Potcoin is up again. Don't know why MadeSafe is up. XOX, I don't even know what that is. Eternity, but it's down in price. Looks like they're talking about it after it's being dumped. Nexus, there you go, 200% social volume, 37% increase in price. Monaco, that's about it. Okay, interesting. I just want to check that out. I think there's a strong correlation with social volume and the price being pumped. Oh, okay, that's maybe you're right. 21 million. Uh, it should be solum, like volume combined with social media with an S. That's a good point. Thanks for pointing that out. So maybe it is solum instead of volume. It's solum. 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 All right. Good point. I think thanks for the heads up. Appreciate it. All right, so let's finish all this. So now I'm going to get into the fees. We'll check out Bitcoin Black Friday one more time. If you haven't signed up, go ahead and sign up for the Bitcoin Black Friday. Get some deals if you want to trade your Bitcoins. I wouldn't. If anything, I would sell my altcoins, my B Trash, my B Gold, whatever altcoin I have. I would sell that for Bitcoin, and then you probably would have to use Bitcoin. There's probably more vendors and outlets out there that will use Bitcoin, but you know, there's other coins as well. So let's look at the Bitcoin fees real quick. All right, so the mempool looks low until you get right here. Looks like it's a lot of processing here. Looks like there might be some volume here. 170 satoshis. Looks like a lot is being processed here, but I don't think it's being flooded. Yeah, it's clear. Still, they put 300 satoshis per byte. I think you're being that's too much. I think you can get away with anything 50 satoshis all the way up to 150. I think you can get your blocks into the chain or your transactions into the blocks without any problems. Let's check out the mempool here. Yeah, just there's 5,000 transactions here in the mempool, and this is the 7-day, and it did spike up all the way to 25,000, but it's really low. It looks like the average fee 126 satoshis right here, 90. I see 90, 150, hundreds. Most of them are in the hundreds. There's 20 satoshis right here. So yeah, it looks like it's going. It's chugging along. And then finally, let's go to a chart analysis. FUD machine. You want me to talk some Dogecoin? Dogecoin had some did have a rally. Let's take a look at Dogecoin real quick then. I actually own, I think 880. No, 840 Dogecoin. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Let's see, where is it? It's way down here. Number 34, at least in market cap. It has gone up quite a bit. It is on here. This here is based on, the rankings are based on the market cap of how many total supply would be in 2050. And that would kind of give it a better range of total supply. So if you're seeing some of these tokens or coins up in a higher ranking, it's because the assumption is most of the coins that should be out in 2050, that's where it's getting its coin market cap. So let's take a look at Doge here. Where is it on this ranking? Okay, it's on the Dogecoin here. It's ranked at 26 on on-chain FX. It is up. It's 2.58% up for Bitcoin value. Its current price is almost 20 cents. It's like 19 cents, almost 20 cents. Its value is 24 Satoshis. So that's the value of a Dogecoin, 24 Satoshis. I think that's what it costs in fee. I pay more in fees for one Bitcoin, for a Bitcoin transaction than I do for a Doge, for one Doge. That's amazing. Let me see. It's volume. It's volume right here. Let me move that up. Its volume right here is almost 24 million. It's 4 years old. So the coin has been around for 4 years old, for 4 years. I typically don't. I would try to invest in tokens or put money into a token or a cryptocurrency if at least it's 5 years old. And there's not that many coins that do that. The only one that does that is Litecoin. That's actually it's 6.1 years. So if a year ago you bought Litecoin was at $3 or $5 when that was at its 5th year, you would have made bank. I should have been, I didn't pay attention to Litecoin. I should have bought Bitcoin. If I followed my own rule about coins being at least 5 years before I invest in it, I would have made so much money with Litecoin, supposedly. Hold on, let's take a look at Doge here on the chart. Coin. All right, so if you look at Doge, the best time for Doge was like, oh my God, let's see how long ago. This is when it was being pumped really hard. Let's see if I can even get it that high. Okay, so that's about the highest I'm going to get. The price in USD was still less than a penny. It was 0.002. And then it was 272 Satoshis. That was probably the best you were ever going to get. From then on, it just never got any better. The second closest time looks like was right about here. And you would have gotten 168 Satoshis, and then it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Look how many Satoshis you're going to get right now. 22 Satoshis. Oh my goodness. Can it go any lower? I have to admit it probably could. It's as much as other people like Doge, the structure of Dogecoin is just you make 10,000 Doge for every block reward, and there's no limit to the blocks. There's no limit to the supply. I don't know. It's although recently it has gone up in price. Look at this. It's made its most amount in US dollars, in pennies, in fractional pennies, but it's just wow. I don't know. I can't say too much about Doge. I think it's a great idea, maybe a great meme coin, but long term, it's not something I would actively pursue. I get tips in Doge. People have tipped me in Doge. That's how I got 840 somebody else tipped me like 420 in Doge. So, and I know the transactions are free. You could just send Doge, and then within minutes, it'll get added to the block. Okay, let's take a look at Litecoin real quick. So, like Litecoin here, like 6 years. If I followed my own rule, which I didn't at the time, I was too busy with Bitcoin. But if I follow my rule of 5 years, investing in altcoins when they reach 5 years, let's just say last year, a year from now. So what is November? So let's go back, time machine. Go back a year from now, which would be 2016 November. Just a year when it hit its 5-year mark. Oh yeah, we're getting really close. That's when it. Okay, let's just say December 1st. Or, well, hold on. Okay, all right, November 23rd. So if we went a year, if I bought Litecoin on around its 5th year, that's my rule. Wait for a coin to reach its 5th year. Litecoin was $3.92. $3.92. Bitcoin was 0.0052 Bitcoins. Okay. If I follow that rule, at least in dollar amount, it's worth more. And in Bitcoin amount, anytime after that, it's still worth more. Let me see what it is now. Yeah, you would have ended up with more Bitcoin. So Litecoin is one of those rare cases where you would have ended up with more Bitcoin, and the U.S. dollar value is definitely way higher. But if you look at the overall trend of Litecoin, the peak, that's another peak, and that's a lower peak right here. The peaks are getting smaller, and it's trending down again. Litecoin probably will trend down, it looks like, but the price of it in U.S. dollars is up. So if anything, I wouldn't have traded my Bitcoin for it. I would have bought Litecoin with cash. I would have traded my fiat currency for Litecoin, and then in that case, you would have been up like mad. Like what is it, $3.80? That's 3,000. That's over 3,000%. That's a 300x. No, that's a 3,000x up. So Litecoin was so basically. That's the only coin that I see that could have made out profitable is Litecoin, and that's if you just follow. Look how old some of these. Like Ethereum is only like barely two years old. Bcash is not even 3 months old. It's barely 3 months old, maybe 4 months. I mean, a lot of these coins are literally under 5 years old. The closest one, Dogecoin, is 4 years old. I don't recommend Dogecoin. Monacoin's 3.7 years, and I wouldn't recommend Monacoin. Vertcoin is 3.8 years. That one's tough. I mean, recently there's been a shift in mining. Like people feel mining's concentrated, so Vertcoin's getting a lot of attention because of B Gold. It is 3.8 years old. I would give it more time, but if you're willing to risk it and you want to buy now at what is it, $3.99, there could be a chance Vertcoin. You know, I'm just looking at terms of years and what I know about the coin. May have a chance. It may have a chance of mooning really hard. But most of these coins are under, like all the top 55. There's only one coin that's other than Bitcoin. There's two coins that are over 5 years old. That's Bitcoin and Litecoin. And then the other coins that are close to it are Dogecoin, Monacoin, and Vertcoin, and it looks like BitShares. And I wouldn't even buy BitShares. I wouldn't touch BitShares with a million-foot pole. So, oh, there you go. That's my analysis, real quick. Let me go back to the Bitcoin here. All right, so let me finish up the chart analysis here, and we'll get it done here. Sorry if this is a long episode. I figure why not? Let's just talk. It's Thanksgiving. I have no life. There we go. Let's just do that. Well, on the weekly, I mean, it looks good. I'm not complaining. And it's still a green candlestick right here. Even though there's a huge gap here between the spot price and the moving average, it's still green candle. And we may be finishing on a green. Okay, on the short term, I think I can do something on the short term here. The volume is slowed down for me to actually do something. B diamond is going to fork in a couple more hours. Okay, well, you're going to get your B diamond. I hope it's not going to turn out to be some scam. And be careful with these new forks. BCN, I don't know what BCN is. So on, I'll check it out. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, so on a short term, I can do something on a 1 hour. This is what I'm going to do right here. I've taken the high and then this recent low right here. And if you look at it, there's nothing you can do around this time because it's just ranging in between these two lines. So this low right here, this little sell-off, doesn't look like much of a sell-off. Never reached this bottom, this line right here. And of course, all these other highs have never broken above this high. This is just a holding pattern. I won't even worry. If anything, if you want to position yourself, you can. The only time I would worry if it starts breaking this price, and this price is, the low is 7,770. So if it breaks 7,770, then on a short term, that is a selling pressure right there. So let's take a look on the 12-hour. On the 12-hour, I was a little concerned because it looked like it was the price was below the moving average of this right here, the 10-period moving average. But it's actually come back up in price, so it's back up again. So it looks like it's just a hold pattern, even though the two averages are higher. BCN is Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is considered a scam on the on-chain FX site. I'll show you. Now, on the 1 day, right here, on the 1 day, it looks good. It's come down off this little gap right here. It's actually hit a little bit below, but within the two range of the two lines here that I put up, and it's trading above the spot price, or it's trading above the spot prices, trading above the simple moving average of the short term. I think it's a 10-period moving average. So I don't think there's any worry. Looks like it's still trending upwards. Let's have a look on the 3-day. Still a gap on the 3-day right here. So there might be some pressure. But overall, it's still looking good. It's not, there's no death cross, and definitely it hasn't, price has not moved below this simple moving average. It's a weighted simple moving average, but still looks good. The 1 week, I'm really worried because there is a huge gap here. But if it can finish with a green candle, it's a really small green candle. That's what I'm worried about. There's not a lot of volume and there's not a lot of movement in the price. And it's working in this tight range right here. Just within this wick on both sides, that's where the price is moving. So if it goes below this low, which is this line right here, I would expect the price to come back down to about 7,000. If it breaks above it, then we could be pushing another all-time high. I don't know what it is because this is all new territory. All right, so let me go to this Bitcoin thing. Let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. Now, what I like about this on-chain FX, the link is in the notes section. It's on the top of the notes section. I put in it's called Bond Trading View, list of top 55 coins and tokens compared to Bitcoin percentage and all-time high, flagged for shorts. So these are my shorts here that I flagged, saying look at those coins and try to look for a short to make more Bitcoin, or exit out of those coins and get into Bitcoin if your plan is to make more Bitcoin. Here on the list here, you see that there's a checkbox for scams. If I check that, all the scam tokens are going to pop up now. Here's a little red no sign right here on BitConnect. So this site actually identifies scam coins. So BitConnect is a scam coin. First coin is kind of a scam coin, but not quite. But the fact that it has a yellow no sign, I don't know what that means, but a warning sign, I guess. Here's Bitcoin. So Bitcoin also has a yellow sign or a red sign, and it says scams. So why is Bitcoin a scam? Let's see. Let's read it. It says scam chains are released with intentionally misleading or false information. Note that coins we list under this category must be well documented histories showing intent to deceive. Other coins may also be scams. This list is not exhaustive. So they got Bitcoin as a scam coin. Let's just check it out. So in the details here, what I don't like about the OCFX, on-chain FX, is that it's priced in US dollars here. I really would like to see the price in Bitcoin because, again, if you're an altcoin trader, the whole point of trading altcoins is to get more Bitcoin. 3 years and 9 months. So it's been around 3 years and 9 months. It's a shame it's considered a scam coin because it's almost a year within my definition of a coin that I would definitely I would try to purchase. If there's a coin that I would purchase, I would try to purchase it with my cash instead of my Bitcoin. I wouldn't give up my Bitcoin, but if you're gonna get into altcoins, use your cash to get into altcoins. Which brings me to what I was trying to say. It's kind of like you really have to want to lose money to trade altcoins because look, you have to buy Bitcoins and to get these altcoins. But if your whole plan is to get Bitcoin, right? Just go ahead and get Bitcoin. Just buy it because you have to go through Bitcoin anyway. Just buy the Bitcoin. Why go through the altcoins? So let's see what it says. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is almost certainly an elaborate scam. It's blockchain, as I'm reading right here. It says its blockchain appears to be mined in secret prior to 2014, meaning over 80% of the total supply is likely held, or at least originally held, by the coin's creator, despite great attempts at the appearance of wider distribution. Nevertheless, Bitcoin introduced the CryptoNote protocol, a breakthrough in blockchain privacy, which spawned several other projects and forks that do not have controversial origins, such as Monero. So if you know anything about Bitcoin, Bitcoin was before Monero. Monero was a fork of Bitcoin. So there is that history right there. So there you go. There's more details and everything. I wish it was just I can. The nice thing here is that you can compare it to gold, S&P 500, U.S. Treasury, crude oil, and other cryptocurrencies. So let's just pick Bitcoin. Price in Bitcoin, price in Bitcoin. It's a little deceptive on the graph because you're looking at the price of Bitcoin being at $9,000 and the price of Bitcoin being at 0.0016 of a penny. So it's not even worth like a penny. So anyways, let me just take this out. It's not even worth putting it into Bitcoin category. So there you go. There's the thing about Bitcoin. So FUD Machine, you're just saying just mine Bitcoin on MinerGate. Goodness. Okay. I you know, to each his own. So anyways, that's enough of these right here. Back to the meme. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of James Bond Bitcoin Live. Thank you, everyone in the chat room. Thanks for, coming on here and chatting it up with me. Appreciate it. I hope every one of you had a happy Thanksgiving. I enjoyed mine. I cooked brisket twice. I had to cut my very large brisket in half. It would not fit in my oven. So I had to cut in half. So I had to cook one the day before Thanksgiving and the other one the night of. We're pretty much almost done with half of it already. What else did I make? My wife made uh, green beans with bacon in it. So she made green beans and potato gratin. And I made some, I don't really cook, I don't like turkey. I think it's just too big of a bird meat for me to be cutting or eating or whatever. I like fried chicken and I like fried drumlets. The wing part that looks like the drum, but they're tiny. It's the wing. I like that the best. So I deep fry fried chicken, and I prefer naked fried chicken. At least the hot wings, the small part. And so, well, not completely naked. I do put it in some, beaten eggs. I dip it in beaten egg and then I fry it that way, but pretty much naked, just salt and pepper. Maybe I'll get around to actually making a sauce for it, but that was my Thanksgiving for the most part, and I enjoyed it. I slept most of the day, loved it. It was wonderful, and enjoyed my time doing this live stream. Anyways, enjoy your Bitcoin Black Friday. If you want to spend your money on a Trezor or Ledger, there's some discounts there. I think BBF Bitcoin Black Friday 21 promo code to get 21% off the Ledger. And then Trezor, if you buy two, you get one free. But if you use this, which I do have a link in the notes section, this is Koinami's recovery phrase that also generates the mnemonic seed. You can create your own and just have a copy of this right? You could just have a copy of this JavaScript on the website. Just save as. You can just put here, save as, and then have it on a USB on your computer or anywhere. Write down the words. Write down the words of the mnemonic seed, and then you can generate that anywhere and get all your private, your public key, your pub key, and then also your private key. You can have it all right here for you to use. And this one was for, what did I use this one for? I used this one for Bitcoin Gold, but you could have all of these altcoins in here, even Bitcoin, Litecoin. I think they have Ethereum. Do they have Ethereum here? Yep, they have Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Expanse, Feathercoin. I mean, whatever is on Coinami, it's on here too for you to generate your own mnemonic seed with all the address and private keys as well. So anyways, thank you all. Let's see what's in the chat. It's FUD Machine, 21 million cup. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed your holiday as well. DD8209. Let's see. Looks like most everyone already left, but Brian, thanks for chiming in. Appreciate it. Andre Barnwell, I know you left, but thanks for coming in. And Richie Rich, always good to see you here. And Cubro, thanks for coming in. And then as well as, let me see who else was in here. Dual overhead Camness. You were the first one here. Even Rando Crypto came in, and Patrick, and Yellow Fever for you. And let's see who else. Boy, you guys were really chatting it up here. We got a long list. All right, thank you everybody. I appreciate it. So please feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment, or even do a video response. Until next time, everyone. Bye-bye. And stay tuned. I forget that. Anyways.